Okay. All right. Take a step back for a second. There's a few things that are just not adding up about Soulja Boy's recent activities. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hayden coming back at you with a brand new video. And in this one, I have no idea why I'm holding an expo marker, but we're going to be talking about Soulja Boy. Personally, I think he's... Okay, there's two aspects of what we're going to talk about. I want to make it very clear at the beginning that I'm not trying to stir up controversy. I'm not trying to call anyone out. This is two things based on what I'm seeing that I want other people to be aware of for future reference, for the purpose of being able to see other people who are doing similar things. It's just an interesting situation, okay? So there's the first piece of him scamming people. This has been big. I don't know if all of this is a marketing stint. It just might be. I mean, you don't know what people do these days. It's crazy. But, he's been kind of dead for a while, getting back into the limelight. A lot of attention coming, and it's kind of in the form of, is he scamming people? So for those of you who don't know, I made a video about a week back talking about Soulja Boy, who started SouljaWatch.com. Essentially, this is a website that sells a couple different electronic products. Things like little technology gadgets, knockoff Game Boys, like AirPods that are obviously knockoffs and little things of that nature, okay? Not many products. Terrible looking store. I don't even know what's going on. It looks awful. However, apparently it's selling, and it's selling a lot. So I actually have screenshots here. This is why I'm back and forth on a lot of stuff. Soulja Boy actually quickly tried to delete a couple of things off his Instagram that he posted about the results. So I have a few things on that end of things. I have screenshots off his Instagram of the results that we're going to be taking a look at, because for some reason he posted the screenshots of his Shopify sales doing what he called $1 million in a day. So in reality, it was a little over 800,000, but I think it's fake. I have a very good reason to believe it's fake. I'm going to break all that down. But also on the end of him scamming, we're going to take a look at these articles here in a second and what he's actually selling. Is he scamming people? Not necessarily. Is he going to get in trouble legally? Probably not. I don't know how he's directly marketing. I haven't paid too much attention to that. He's just doing a lot of knockoff products that are from AliExpress. So it's almost on that borderline level. Personally, by being someone in the e-commerce space, I don't believe he's scamming people. I think that's a very big stretch. That's TMZ and whoever trying to catch on, to the wave and just get a bunch of attention from it. Chill, okay? But I do have very, very good reason to believe that he actually faked the results, kind of fake flexing on Instagram, which all these rappers do. Soulja Boy's been busted for fake watches, I think fake shoes. I mean, come on. The dude lives, it's a big house, but it's way out, like past the valley in LA, if you guys know any of that location where it's not that expensive for what it is. His cars, like he has, it's an old Bentley, very old Lamborghini, like really not that hard. People are like, oh, you got a Bentley, they associate that with like $250,000, but in reality, like his is like 40 grand. So, it's kind of an interesting thing. One of my buddies, Farouk Sarmad, shout out to you, brother, by the way, actually reached out to me on my Instagram post I did saying, do you guys think this is fake with what Soulja Boy was doing? And he said, bro, a bunch of my friends have busted him for fake stuff. It's very obvious, he's just a fake flexer on Instagram. And I do trust Farouk's opinion, so we'll see on that end of things. But let's start inside of my computer, taking a look at what's going on with scamming people. So this is primarily an e-commerce channel, by the way. For those of you who are new here, welcome. My name is Hayden. I'm 18 years old. I do a lot with e-commerce, as well as software and marketing, but we're primarily focusing the channel around e-commerce. That's my main income stream. That's the main business I focus on. And that's the content that I post for you guys on this platform. So we've accumulated a little over 107,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I do appreciate that. If you guys would like to be a part of the family, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And to give you a little bit of background kind of on that with what Soulja Boy is doing, he's drop shipping, meaning he's selling products without touching them. He's sourcing it from China. Simple as that. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so for those of you who have not seen this yet, this is SouljaWatch.com. You guys can go ahead and check it out. This website alone had about 100,000 visitors in a day, which was actually about 82.5K unique visitors. I'll show you that because he posted results of this, and that directly is the biggest reason why this is fishy, that in comparison to the orders that he tried to show, but, which I know because I do a lot with e-commerce, obviously. So here's his website real quick. It's built on Shopify, which is a very basic platform for people who are getting into e-commerce. Does a lot of different features. This is a very basic theme, very easy to set up. And he's kind of doing a knockoff of the Soulja game Fuse. This is where apparently almost all of his revenue is coming from. Again, he showed that. I will show you screenshots of what products of his are selling here in a moment. But take a look real quick. It's absolutely terrible, the layout of the store. It does not look good. His descriptions, this is straight from AliExpress. So what happens is he's sourcing products from places like AliExpress. AirPods, 80 cents, anywhere from 37 cents to 80 cents. So for those of you buying them from these little knockoff places for 30, 40, 50 bucks, take a chill pill. You can go on here and get them yourself. So a lot of different places like that where he's sourcing from, like the same thing, okay? It's not like he even has his logo on them. He calls them, oh, these are the Soulja watch, but he's got Soulja pods. So again, this is like straight up this is what the supplier's description is. So typically when you import from AliExpress into Shopify, you want to edit this, you want to change this. It's going to help your conversions. It looks better because this clearly looks bad. So he didn't even bother doing that. These are pictures. I'm sure you could literally do a back trace on these photos and find the exact supplier on AliExpress or I guess wherever he's sourcing from. Maybe it's even this one. Who really knows? You know, they all look similar. So it's one of those things you could definitely, it's really not that hard to source a product like this. So again, the bulk of his revenue from this, I'm going to show that in a moment, is coming from this. But let's take a look at some of these articles calling him a scam. So as you see here, if you type in Soulja Boy scam console or anything like this, it's all these things of people just blowing up, like the $400. I think he's trying to compete with PlayStation or something, honestly. But another Soulja Boy scam console. Here's the interesting thing. You know, you see all these, a lot of stuff is selling his own cheap rebranded video game console. Soulja Boy's actually been trying to kind of rebrand and sell crappy electronic devices since I believe 2013. So he kind of has a rep for that apparently. That's something I personally did not know until I started doing some research for this video. So he's actually doing a lot of stuff with that. I don't want to focus too much on this because I know he's not scamming people, right? It's his own stuff, rebranded, drop shipping, whatever. He's not touching the product. That's cool. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about these results because he's lying. Okay, so these are screenshots I took on my personal Instagram. You guys can see that by my logo down here of his page. So I'm going to show you a little video too. I can screen record or whatever. I took a video. He had another post in front of this one that he very quickly deleted. Red flag, right? So take a look at this. These last two ones, he posted screenshots of results. So if we jump over here, he put his thing over to kind of prove it's his Soulja watch. Let's take a look. Let's dissect this. Me being someone who does e-commerce a lot, I understand the layout of a screenshot like this. I understand how this slide works. When you swipe over, what happens? What data is it going to give you? So I can read 850K, and that's via 33.76K orders. That can kind of give you the average order value, this and that. I'm not worried about that. The number I'm looking at is this 33,000 orders, and I'm jumping over here to the right. And just barely you can see, this says online sessions to the right, by the way, for those of you who don't know the Shopify app. So this means he got 100,000 visits on his store in a day, right? This shows yesterday, so that was in one day. Now under it, it says unique visits. So this means 100,000 visits on the store occurred. Out of that, 82,000.5 were unique. So what I'm seeing here is that out of 82,500 people who came to his store, give or take, 33,000 purchased something. That's the biggest hoot and a half lie I've ever heard in my life. There's no chance. That would be, I did the math, that would be a little over a 40% conversion rate. And here's the thing, his traffic is not off some crazy lookalike audience, super focused, scaled up, really well optimized, which you wouldn't even get 40%. It's just off his Instagram, which is a bunch of kids, a bunch of random people, no offense, probably a bunch of broke people in the media, him getting attention. There's just a lot of people looking at it. I bet in my last video I did 1,000 people went to his website just to look at it. None of them bought. So there's no way this number is accurate. No chance. I will stand by that. Soulja Boy, you better hit me the frick up and prove this. No chance. I want to see the back end of your store. So he said, made almost $1 million yesterday in one day. Hashtag Soulja Game. Thanks for your support. This to me is very fishy. I'm not going to fully call him out. I don't know. I haven't seen every little detail. From what I've seen, the other stuff of him being fake, one of my very credible friends hitting me up and saying, look, we've proven him wrong on this and that because he runs a bunch of those Instagram pages that does that. Okay, you kind of be the judge. Now, on here, he showed which actually made the sale. So, made over $100,000 just today. Here's the thing. He posted this 2 hours ago from when I screenshotted this. Just 1 hour prior, he posted this. So that means that he had 850K in one day. The next day, 130. A little bit interesting. If you guys were to swipe over, I don't have a screenshot of it right now. You can go on his Instagram and look. It's still live from when I'm recording this. Swipe over, he shows a graph. The graph shows a couple, from right now when that 130K happened, it shows the day before and the day after, I believe. There's Nothing. So this is just a red flag to me. Now, out of everything, Soulja Watch only sold 1,600. Soulja Pods 200. You guys can see the numbers. It all came from the Soulja Game Fuse, which was his gaming contents, I guess the knockoff thing. So we'll see for $400 a pop. All I'm getting here is red flags. So what I want to do, though, is I want to see your guys' opinion. I want to hear it. What do you think about Soulja Boy? Go over to his Instagram right now if the results are still up. If not, you guys can check him out right here. Go ahead and take a look at all of that. See exactly what he's doing. Take a look for yourself, because if you guys do anything with e-commerce, like a 3% conversion rate's good. I mean, I have stores at the 6. The best I've personally gotten on a consistent basis is 11. So 41 on a high ticket product, yeah, my ass. There's no way. So personally, I don't know what's going on. I know he's been caught with fake Rolexes, fake designer, fake shoes. I don't want to say fake cars, but all rented cars, old cars. Like, I don't know if he's going broke or whatever. It's just an interesting topic for me. So I want to hear your guys' opinion on this, kind of the rappers and celebrities getting into the game. Also, do you think that him kind of getting into the drop shipping business model like this and getting in a bunch of public, press attention, is that going to affect drop shipping? What do you think short-term and long-term that sort of attention is going to have for us? Personally, I don't think it's going to change anything. I don't think people actually look like 2 layers deep. They're not that smart. They don't put in that much work. All they see is, hey, Soulja Boy is selling some knockoff thing from China. They don't really, think too much of it. I don't think it's going to affect us at all. But I would love to hear your opinion in the comments down below, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you want more stuff like this, I know it was like kind of the first of its kind on our channel. We have over 500 videos now, so if you want to learn more about e-commerce, make sure to go check those out. And if you want to really learn more about 2018, summarizing exactly what to do and kind of a step-by-step breakdown on everything, check out the link down below. We're doing a free live training at the end of this month. On there, I'm also going to be announcing the giveaway winner, so make sure you're on there for the person who's going to be flown out, put up in a hotel, all expenses paid, and gets to hang out with me for the weekend. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like. And as always, join the family, join the gang behind that nice looking subscribe button. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow in the next video. Peace.